can hear my music. Can you guys hear my music? Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Blessed Tuesday. It is Blessed Tuesday. Write the vision and make it plain. It is Write the Vision Tuesday. Did you guys see that post that I posted on today? You might not have. You might not have. But it was an encouragement to you. Now I'm just dropping in for that. Just dropping in for that. Evening encouragement, but just giving you that encouragement to write it down. Write it down. Your words have so much power. I want to remind you that your words have so much power. Look, and I'm also looking at my music because I have some Christmas music playing. I found this. I found on YouTube. Let us see. Give love on Christmas Day. I love her version. And all of them have been great. So even up to now, it's still being redone and remastered and all of that. And this isn't even new. I'm sure this came out a few years ago. I think, yeah, I heard it last year, maybe the year before, or something like that. It probably dropped before now. I'm sure that it did. I have missed many things and have been on the outside of many things, but I love her version of Give Love on Christmas Day. So I'm not sure why it is not playing, why I can't hear it. That's disappointing because I want my Christmas music to play in the background. It's helping fuel those Christmas vibes, right? It's helping to fuel those Christmas vibes, keep me in the Christmas spirit. I love hearing Christmas music. Talk to you guys about that last night. And Christmas time is the only time that I listen to it. We have brought that up before. How many of you listen to Christmas music all year long? Or when exactly this is I guess it's not really a right or wrong time. When exactly do you start listening to Christmas music? Me, it's at Christmas time, like right 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I start putting it on myself. It's played on the radio and in the stores and the malls and what have you. But I start playing it myself and wanting to hear it, when I want to hear it, about 2 weeks or so before Christmas, something like that. But always in a joyful mood, joyful mode. I pray that you are as well, always hopeful, always joyful and joyous, and try to be anyway. I praise God and I thank Him. There's so much to be thankful for. I pray that you are in a thankful mode, that you have a spirit of wellness and positivity about you that kind of overflows. And if not, that you can get up next to, and maybe some of those positive vibes can rub off from person to person. That's how it goes. That's how it vibrates from person to person. We're spiritual beings, and that's a lot. That has a lot to do with how we interact with one another, how we see one another, how we even see ourselves. So I just praise God for your life on tonight. Just popping in really quickly, not going to hang with you guys too long. I'm so thankful that you had the moment and time. You saw that the video was coming up, that was posting, and you're here with me. So I thank you so very much. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't just yet. Subscribe, touch, smash, hit that notification bell so that every time great and relevant wellness tips and strategies are added, just like this video right here, you will be in the know. You'll be in the know. You'll get some of that added inspiration to help fuel you along the way, from day to day. I'm testing the waters and I'm trying it out. You guys have seen me here for a minute, and trying to just find some consistency. And I still am. Look, hang with me, hang with me. Subscribe and share the channel. Send me your hearts and all of those great what Inspiration. I need inspiration too. Send me that inspiration. Send me your inspiration, positive vibes. I love it. Thank you so very much. Thank you for your prayers and your words of encouragement that have been coming in. I thank you also very much. Look, the struggle is real trying to get my Christmas music playing, but I did want to hit you guys back up because last night I said that I only do Christmas leftovers one night. We had our family Christmas party on Sunday. So last night, yeah, we had leftovers last night. We made. Do you make plates and take them home? Everybody might not do that. We do that, and it is quite okay. Nobody has any heartache or heartbreak about it because you want the food gone. You want the food gone from your house, especially when it's your house and everything is there. It's like I want it gone, so take it. Everybody take it. So, yep, I said one day. After the one day, I really don't do. But today, you guys, I ate some more leftovers. That's how good it was, though. That's how great of a cook cousin Ray is. That's how great of a chef he is. Him and his partner died. I mean, they put this whole thing together, and we had a great time. But I did eat some leftovers tonight, and I love. What is it? Oh, I had another confession because I wanted to show you guys that this is like a soft spot for me. This is a piece of birthday cake. This is going to be gone. Like when I finish, I'm eating this cake. I'm eating this slice of cake. I'm eating this slice of cake. I am weak for cake and donuts and everything sweet. Oh my gosh. So that's why I have to keep moving. I have to find a way to get moving again. I'm working with my knee, and it's not working out so great, so well, but so I have to find some different ways, some different things to do so I can keep moving. If I'm going to keep eating, I have to keep moving. How is it going for you guys this holiday season, this Christmas season, this festive season of where there's so much food, there's so much sweets, pies, cakes, and buns and muffins and all of that stuff? How are you guys handling that? Look, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. Pray for me. Pray for me. I have shown a lot of restraint, and I praise God for restraint. I praise Him for the strength of restraint. I pray that you are exercising restraint and self control. It is in full effect. I need a little bit more, but I'm gonna eat this cake right here. Some and in moderation, good, but we can go overboard. Let's not go overboard. I'm going to pray that you don't go overboard. Please pray the same for me. Don't eat the whole pie. Don't eat the whole entire cake. Don't eat that whole big slice that takes up the plate size. Yeah, let's everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. We're gonna be responsible. We're gonna hold each other accountable. Okay, man, this sweater, it's like a magnet for getting snagged. It's one of my favorite sweaters too. Anywho, I got distracted there. I'm sorry. I got distracted. But look, we're going to hold each other accountable. I want you, and I pray that you continue to show restraint. If you haven't, I pray that you do, that you slow down, that you back away, put the fork down, put the spoon down. Especially if you've had your fill, you've had enough, and you know better than I know. You know your weaknesses and all of that stuff when it comes to cakes, pies, sweets, cookies, donuts, and we bake every year. We've made it our tradition, me and my daughter, to bake something, and she wants to bake cupcakes. So I've been going through trying to find these cupcake recipes. So if you have a cupcake recipe, that's easy. And we want to decorate them, so that's like easy, it's easy to follow or whatever. And you have the directions for it. Hey, send it my way. TrinaW@awesomegodradio.com, because I'm looking for recipes so that we can bake some kick butt cupcakes and I'll show them. I'll have pictures and I'll show them. I'll put them up and post them on my channel as well. I'm looking forward to that. We always have a great time. The year before that we do, I believe we did cakes. So we baked cakes last year because although, we were in shutdown mode last year, but that just meant that you enjoyed what you were, right? What was, who was and what was right around you at that time. You had the opportunity to appreciate more your loved ones. I'm praying that they're your loved ones that you're surrounded by, right? That you're living with, that you're sharing space with, the energy and all of that stuff. You got to come to appreciate one another a whole lot more. Prayerfully, that's what we got from that. There was more, but hopefully and prayerfully that was one of the things that we got to appreciate one another a little bit more than maybe we were before, because we had so much to do and we were out and doing all of these things. We were forced in. So we had a great time. We baked cookies last year, sugar cookies, and we decorated them. And I don't keep pictures and stuff like that's in my phone, because your phone fills up, your storage gets full. Yeah, we go through all of that. But back to the baking. So this year she wants to bake cupcakes. I'm down for it. So we're going to bake cupcakes. I already bought the little paper trays, cups, the paper, are they cups, trays? I don't know what the word is for, but the cupcake paper trays that the cupcakes bake in. I've already bought some of those, like some decorative Christmassy themed ones. I don't have them with me, but they're like Christmas colors, right? So I'm excited about that, and going to get I believe we already have like the different color icing and all of that. So we're good with all that. I'm gonna double check that tomorrow and we'll re up on whatever we need. But I'm looking forward to that. What kind of traditions do you guys have for your families at this time? Whether it's everybody, whether it's one and two of you, however that looks, because it may be different for everybody. I'm sure it's different for me, just like it's different for me. It's different for you as well, and the next, and the next, and it's all well, fine and good. Share with me, what are you guys doing this holiday season to kind of, to make memories? This is a time to make memories. I encourage you to make great memories. We won't get Christmas time, festive season, none of this 2021 again. This won't happen again. So cherish the moments that you have. I'm encouraging you to cherish the moments that you have with your family. Take the time, take pictures, whatever it is that you do. Some people may write and journal and all of those things, whatever it is that you do to hold those memories and secure them for the sake of you. Going back, memories are so great. So whatever it is that you do, or if you haven't been doing anything, maybe you can think of something to do. And it doesn't have to be super expensive. It doesn't have to be very time consuming or what have you. Just thoughtful and heartfelt, something from the heart that you want to do with your kids, your spouse, your love, whoever, your mom, your dad, however that should look with for you. It could be I don't know, making Christmas cards. It could be baking cookies like we do, or baking anything, baking cake or pie. And speaking of pie, it is a place right near me. And Anthony he buys pies from this one place that's not too far from here, and it is so good. And I'm really not a pie girl. Are you like in the pies? What kind of, let's fill the room. Let's fill the room. And I'm true. I'm in a room and you're in your own room, but let's take a room temperature for what kind of taste buds we got out there. Are you like the cake person, a pie person? Do you prefer cupcakes over cake? What's going on? Apple pie over sweet potato pie? What's the other pie? Pumpkin. pumpkin pie. We don't really do pumpkin pie, but it is a pie. It is a pie flavor. So I'm not really a pie person, but this sweet potato pie is so good. It is so good. Um, and he buys a whole pie. I'm like, I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me. We're supposed to be working together. But he eats most of it, so it's all good. It's all good. I'll eat like one slice, and yeah, he'll eat the rest, and it's okay that way. I'm okay. I'm okay that way. But at any rate, what do you prefer? What is your favorite out of the bunches of desserts that are out there? I love to watch. I'm a like a TV buff for different competition shows, like baking competition shows at that. Any kind of competition show really, but I really love baking competition shows, like Cupcake Wars. And there was one that we just finished watching called School of Chocolate, I want to say. It was on Netflix. School of Chocolate. It was good. Had me hungry too, wanting some chocolate. But at any rate, I love those kind of things. I love the building of things, like, and to make something out of almost nothing, or to newly create or recreate something that's one way and kind of reconstitute it into something else. I love that. And the fact that it's a competition, oh yeah, I'm there for the competition. I love one more show, and I gotta bring it up because I'm like, I could do that. I think I could go on that show. Is there any show that you've seen that you're like, I could do that. I want to go on there because I think I could win. I could win that $10,000 or 50, whatever the prize is. Is there any show that you're like, I could do that, or I would do so much better than them, and they won? So, and for me, that show is what's the name of it? And they say nailed it. It's a baking show, and it's a competition, and it's like the worst. It's like the worst bakers, and I'm not ashamed. I'll put myself in the category. I'm not the worst baker, not according to what I've seen on this show. So I feel okay. I feel a little bit better. I'm like, we could go on there, and I think we could win. Uh, Anybody? No, I mean, is there any show that you've seen that you're like, I could go on there and I might, could you perhaps might, if you don't win, could you come really close? Could you see yourself coming really close? I don't know. I don't, man. I think it's called Nailed It. I think it's called Nailed It. Yep, it comes on Netflix. It's called Nailed It. And they bake. There's these, is it 3 rounds? 3 rounds, and they bake, trying to make these elaborate design baking goods, and they never turn out exactly right. They're all wrong. And I just laugh. I'm just laughing. I'm like, man, I think I could do that. I'm gonna talk my sister into going on that show with me. And then Family Feud is another one. But at any rate, I'm praying that you guys are having a great night tonight. Thank you so much for checking in with me, and I hope that if you had to leave at any time, that you'll pick it back up and watch it on Chat with Kat and Friends. It is a wellness network. Check it out there. Subscribe to the channel, touch that notification bell. You can also catch it on Awesome Guard Radio Facebook page, and there'll be snippets on IG, on Chat with Kat and Friends, on Twitter, Chat with Kat and Friends, and on, this is streaming to Twitch TV. Yes, Chat with Kat and Friends as well. Here we go again. Here we go again. What was I going to say? I have on my Christmas bracelet. I try to wear some Christmas themed jewelry. Man, my sweater's getting all messed up. But sorry. I am so sorry. I'm praying that y'all are having a great night on tonight. I'm just popping in, checking in, praying that you're well, that your mind is positive, that if you're on your way to maybe it's 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you may be on your way getting ready for bed. I'm just popping in to say hey, praying that all is well with your mainframe up here, with your emotional self, emotional wellness. I pray that, look, want to touch and agree with you that all is well, that it will be well. It might not look and feel, great today and all of that, but I'm praying that it will start looking up tomorrow, that new day of new blessings that God promises, and it is a promise and it is true, that it is realized, that it is captured by you, and that you just make the most of it. Make the most of it. Make any changes that you need to make, reset, cut away some things. Today's Emerge to Wellness. Motivation was write the vision that you're writing down, those aspirations, those achievements that you wish to conquer or press forward to or continue. Because sometimes we start things and it kind of, dwindles away while in the middle of, and we kind of stray away from things sometimes. And I know that's for me. I know that's for me. That's happened to me on plenty of occasions. But giving you the encouragement or helping to usher in that encouragement for you to know that your words have power, your aspirations have power. Put that steam behind it in partnering with someone or encouraging yourself in your own mind and in your own heart to go forward, to do whatever it is that has been placed in your heart and your soul to be of an encouragement, to be a resource, whatever the case may be, and that would be in any genre or with any all kinds of resources and I don't know, tangible things. I'm speaking in a business manner. Like maybe you have lotions, or maybe you have cologne, or maybe you build furniture. I don't know. Maybe you like to knit. Maybe you like to write. Whatever the case may be, maybe you like to speak and speak to people about business, about work and employment, dealing with employers, relations, and things of that nature. Whatever that should look like for you, whatever and however that should look like for you. That may be your gift. And if that is your gift, I pray that you keep moving right in it. Don't let the troubled waters or the naysayers or the encouraging you to just push past all of that, the turbulent times or times when it might feel empty or stressed or strained or oversaturated, right? Oversaturated, or it might feel uncomfortable. It might feel uncomfortable. And that's when I have found in my music, it has never played. I have found that it is in those uncomfortable times that I must, because there's something in overcoming that uncomfortable period or time, especially when it's positive, when there's a positive outcome at the end, but it's just like I'm not used to that crowd, or I don't know. That's just not my thing. Now, if it's totally not your thing, then it's not your thing. But if it's within your wheelhouse and it's within the realm of whatever it is that you're seeking to do, where you're seeking to go, then I encourage you to push forward, because you will find that you have more strength and girth. And there may be something more for you to learn to add to your toolbox of knowledge in that area. That may be your expertise. We don't know. We don't know everything. And sometimes we think we do, but we are prayerfully and gracefully ushered into new knowledge and a new way of thinking and new perspectives when we press through the uncomfortable ways, the turns, and all of those things, instead of shutting down. I've done that. Have you done that before? Shut down. Don't shut down. Pick up, get up, and go. Write it out, speak it. Your words have power. That is the Emerge to Wellness motivation on today, and always, every day. You can do this any day. It's just what was placed on my heart and in my mind for today. But keep on, hey, yep, just keep on pressing forward in the ways and the wills of what has been placed inside of you, right? Just keep on going in that way, and God will open doors. He'll bless you. There'll be a newness of thinking. There'll be, even when there's times where you feel like you may be a little out of maybe your sphere of expertise, right? It might be pushing you into go, and there may be more for you to learn. Even in that area, there may be more for you to learn, more for you to gravitate toward, and just to learn maybe not even be for you to do personally, but hey, I just learned a new thing. Okay, and just tuck it away, because you might need it a little bit later. It does have a little something to do with your expertise, how you work, Cole, how you move. He's my miracle child. Okay, there's my volume. So I turned it way up. Okay. I don't know what was happening, so it just wouldn't play. But yes, keep on going in the way that God is moving you to go in, despite the challenges, despite the hurdles. Climb over them things, knock down those barriers. Be a force. That's it's for me. Everything I say is for me as well. Be a force. Just go ahead and do it. Just be a force in whatever it is, so you can forge through with power, with perseverance, with the presence of the power in you, right? That's what God has gave his son Jesus for. That's why we celebrate this awesome holiday called Christmas, for the birth of Christ. It is the reason for the season. So you know what, that's gonna be it for me. I did write up in my motivation. If you want to write out your motivations and send them in to me, I'd love to touch and agree with you on your aspirations and those positive desires that you have to move forward, to go forward, especially if you're stuck. Sometimes we get stuck, and it's very hard to see out. And partnering with someone, or jumping on with someone, it just gives you that extra push that you need in going forward and feeling like you can go forward. It helps your will. It helps to give your will the power that you need to move forward, to press forward, and to see that it is achievable, right? That it is achievable, that it's worth whatever it's taking to get you to that place. It's playing. Can you guys hear it? Yeah, it's going to give you that zeal that you need, right? It's going to give you that zeal that you need. Hey, good evening. Thanks for joining. That's how I would look if I was singing that. And doesn't the world need that right now? More love now more than ever. more love is needed. So I pray that you are giving love on Christmas Day, that you're just spreading out positive vibes everywhere you go. Like, it's like, you ever see those? I'm just an animated person, so see the cartoons just flowing, and you see the rays of rainbows just flowing from them, and it's like it's supposed to be a symbol of care and kindness, and all of those things. So may it just spread off you just like that, just like look, me as well. I'm always talking to me as well. May those things vibrate from person to person, and that's how it is. We're emotional and spiritual beings, so therefore how we are, what we do, what we think, how we respond to one another is so very important to each and every one of our lives, interchangeably throughout our days, throughout our life cycles, and all of those great things. It has been great speaking with you guys on tonight. I am honored and appreciative of you. Subscribe to the channel, Chat with Cat and Friends, a wellness network, which will be transforming to Emerge to Wellness, a wellness network. That's what it is. And it'll still encompass Chat with Cat and Friends and all of the wellness tips and videos and all of those things, all of the highlights of any information that I know of, any information that you know of concerning wellness and updates, growing businesses, if you're an entrepreneur, financial strategist, what all of those things, not even whatever, but all of those things are so also very important to our communities. Spotlighting you and shouting you out is one of the things that this channel and this network is for. So do send me your information to Trina W at awesomegodradio.com. I look forward to hearing from you. I wish to touch and agree with you. Now, prayer on Wednesdays will resume at 6 a.m. on the 5th of January. So call in. I'll post it again. It is in yesterday's video, posted again in today's video, and thereafter I'll do a much better job of including that, so that if you like to call in or just like to independently right, independently take that time and carve out that time to know that we are praying as well, as a family, where we get on the phone line, AGR, and we have prayer at 6 a.m. every Wednesday morning. You are so welcome and encouraged to join, or have an independent, just carve out that time, because we don't have to be together. We don't have to touch. We don't have to see one another. Just knowing that you're in concert, if you will, and collaborative prayer with others is also helpful and encouraging one to another. So I pray that you join us at 6 a.m. And once again, that line, we will be on the line again starting January 5th. We're not on tomorrow or the next Wednesday, but starting January 5th, we'll be back on the prayer line call. But we are independently praying at 6 a.m. Without returning to the calls on tomorrow and next Wednesday. So, okay, I'll place that. I'll place that in the description section. I pray that you have a wonderful and a spectacular rest of the night, that your rest is like no rest that you've ever had before, that it is the most restful, peaceful rest that you've had, and that you just wake up ready to go and start a new day, which is Wednesday. Wonderful Wellness Wednesday. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Have a great and beautiful day.